Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Okay, so sorry about having to readjust there. Yeah, so as the title says, I am going to show you guys a real-time application of the Savvy Minerals mascara and also kind of just give some tips and tricks. I don't know what my hair's doing. Some tips and tricks on ways to kind of make the most of this mascara for those of you who have it and want to do that. So we're gonna just dive right on in here. First thing I'm going to do is curl my lashes, and what I like to do is I like to go in kind of at an angle. You see, like that, not straight on like that, but kind of tilted up a little bit, and give them a good squeeze as close to the roots of the lashes as I possibly can. And then I release a little bit and I go still at an angle, see, but I go up about halfway on the lashes and give them another squeeze. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. I'm not getting them on this side for some reason. There we go. I kind of can feel it tugging at the roots of the lashes, and that's how I know I've got it in a good position. It doesn't hurt, I just can feel the pressure there. Okay, so then I'm going to open up my mascara, and what you want to do is you want to kind of take some of the excess off of the wand. I tend to do that with most of my mascaras anyway. Some of them have a really good I don't know what you call it, kind of squeezy thing on the inside, but some of them don't. So I just kind of always do that. And you want to start at the roots of the lashes and wiggle it up, wiggle it up, and wiggle it up. And then you can kind of brush through the tips with another coat. Another thing that you can do is go at the roots of the lashes and curl it, like twist the brush. The only thing about that method is if you have hooded eyes, just like I did, you run the risk of getting some on your lids. So I tend not to do that very often, but that's something that you can try. And it really works the wand through the lashes. I also just got some on my contact, which is not good. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna suffer through. Okay, and then you can kind of just brush through to separate a little bit more. Okay, and we're gonna let that side dry, all right? Now I'm gonna reload my mascara wand here, and I'm going to scrape off the excess. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm gonna start at the roots and wiggle my way up. Trying to get every single lash coated here. You can also, again, do the little roll twist thing, whichever you prefer. You just want to make sure you really wiggle it in, especially at the roots of the lashes, and then comb it all the way through. Okay, now we're going to let that sit. This side isn't doing anything. This side, I don't know why this side doesn't respond to the mascara at all, but we'll judge it by my good side. Okay, all right, so I'm going to scrape off the excess that's up at the top and put this back in, and we're going to let this dry. If you have hooded eyes, you want to be very careful, because see, I already got some there. When you're applying, I like to blink too. I'll show you that on the second. I'll point that out on the second coat. But you have to be very careful because this mascara is very wet. and you will get transfer if you're not careful. So that's one coat. Okay, while I'm letting that dry, I want to talk about the brush a little bit. A lot of people have suggested switching out the brush and complaining about the brush and saying that it's not good. Actually, for this format of mascara, that is, in my estimation, without the binding agents that, number one, make it cling and set to your lashes, and also help it to build on itself and create length better. This type of and volume. This type of brush with the shorter bristles will deposit more product on your lashes than a fuller brush would. So by giving you more product on application, you have a better chance of getting volume. So this brush is actually not a bad choice for this, and this spot is bothering me. I'm gonna fix it after I'm done because there's no point. I may get more on my face. Um, so yeah, so that's one coat. The other thing about this is, see, it's still not dry. I'm going to put a little bit of the veil over the mascara. Hopefully that will help it to dry a little faster. But I wanted to do this in real time. We're already at 6 minutes. And of course, just like in any other video, it's going to take me a little bit more time because I'm explaining things, and kind of being a bit more deliberate than I would be applying it on my own. Okay, so we're going to let that sit for a bit. And yeah, the wand for this, back to that, the wand for this reminds me, I mentioned this in another video, it reminds me of the brush on one of my favorite mascaras, which is the CoverGirl Supersizer, which has a lot of flat areas and very, very short bristles. And the purpose of that, again, is to deposit more product and help you to build volume better. So my beef with this mascara is not the brush. I think the brush was a smart choice for this format of mascara. My beef with it is that because it's lacking whatever binding agents a normal mascara would have, I'm not able to build the length that I need because I have very short lashes, and I have hooded lids. So I'm very limited. I can't do a whole lot of drama in the crease or above the crease because it disappears when I open my eyes, right? So what I can do is play up that lash line and play up the contrast between my lash line and my lid and the color that I have in the crease to kind of help make my eyes look bigger and more open, right? So mascara and lengthening mascara, volumizing, lengthening mascara is very important to me. And I just have not yet been able to achieve that with this. So we're going to go in with coat 2, and I'm going to show you the blinking technique that you can use. You just wiggle that brush in at the root of the lashes and blink, and wiggle it in and blink, and wiggle it in and blink. And you just keep doing that. All the way through. Again, if you have hooded eyes, because of how wet this formula is, you're going to want to what am I saying? Be careful. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, so wiggle it in and blink, and wiggle it in and blink, wiggle it in and blink. And then brush up to separate and hopefully try to build a little bit of length, but still not seeing, especially on this side. But we're going to ignore this side because I don't know. This side hates this mascara a whole lot. I don't know what's wrong with this eye. Okay, so that's 2 coats on the top. And some of you guys may be looking at this and saying, Tina, I don't know what you're talking about. That looks fine to me. Okay. It's okay, it's not like nothing. I was able to build a little bit more volume in that second time, but the thing for me is the length. I'm not able to get the length that I need. And this side, I mean, it's just making it more black at the lash line. That's all it's doing. And I also wanted to point out the reason that I am applying it with makeup on. I've seen a lot of pictures of people putting the mascara on one eye and leaving the other eye, no eye makeup on, putting the mascara on one eye and leaving the other eye naked. And then, of course, the mascara looks amazing, right? Anything's going to look amazing when you have no visible lashes on the side of your face. But what I noticed in some other people's pictures when they were, doing, Instagram post or whatever of, their full savvy face, including the new mascara, isn't it amazing? And I couldn't see their lashes. So, because once you start dealing with, darkness at the lash line and eyeshadow of any kind or whatever, which I tried to really play up the lid space with the light and do a thin layer of liner because I didn't want to intentionally distract from the mascara. But once you start adding in, you've got a lot of other things competing with the mascara. And yeah, so this is a very, for what I would consider a very natural looking mascara. I'm getting a little bit of volume due to adding the veil. I'm not getting length, which I get normally when I add the veil. It acts like fibers and it helps to lengthen my lashes. But without the binding agent in here, the building on itself and building length just isn't going to happen. Okay, so that's coat 2. Let's go to coat 3. We're now almost 12 minutes in. And it's still coming off on my fingers, FYI. Okay. Oh, okay. Scrape off the excess and starting to get clumpy and spidery, but still not really longer. And I feel like my curl is falling. Yeah, see how clumpy it's getting in there? Where's my brush? I'm gonna try to, so that's 3 coats with veil in 2 of them. And it's starting to get super clumpy. Like I would be really hesitant to add another coat at this point on account of how clumpy it's getting. And they're just sticking together. Okay, let's do the other side. I'm gonna scrape off the excess, reload, and then scrape off the excess again. Yeah, this side, all it's doing is clumping. But again, this is gonna, as far as this mascara is concerned, this is my problem eye, so we're just gonna kind of ignore that for now. But like, you see that there's like nothing there. Okay, so judging on this eye, let me just go ahead and clean up this bottom real quick. That one spot that's driving me crazy. Okay, reapply foundation, clean up. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the bottom lashes and we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna again scrape off the excess and apply it. I usually just do 1 coat on the bottom lashes because I have hooded eyes and I don't want to risk a whole lot of transfer down there because it can get messy really fast. Take off some of the excess with my finger there. Okay, so that's 3 coats with veil, letting it dry between, and we're at almost 15 minutes. I would take off a couple of minutes there just because I was talking and being really deliberate and stuff. But, and some people are probably going to look at that and say, Tina, you're crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, that looks fine. And yeah, I mean, it's not terrible, but I don't know what's happening on this side. Like, this side doesn't do this with my other mascara. I'm not sure. And it's starting to get clumpy. My curl has fallen, and I wasn't able to build the length that I like. So, and it's still not set. So I would be concerned wearing this all day that it would transfer because of the shape of my eyes. Some people have said that they don't have any issues with it wearing off or transferring or running down their face, and some people have said that they do. So I don't know. I am going to wear this all day and see um, how it performs over the course of the day. What I would say is if your primary concern is having a natural mascara and you like a more natural makeup look, then this would probably be fine for you. I think you definitely need to scrape off the excess on the wand and need to make sure that you really wiggle it or twist it in when you're applying it to get the maximum effect from this mascara. If you are a glam girl like me and don't have naturally long and voluminous lashes, this is probably going to be a disappointment for you. Also, if you don't have naturally long and voluminous lashes and you're wanting to maximize your lashes, whether you're a natural makeup girl or not, it's going to take some time. As you can see, trying to let the mascara dry between coats to have any chance of building the volume with this mascara. That's the only way that you can do it, is to let it dry between coats. So if you have 15 minutes to space out your mascara, application throughout the day and build up something that's, even close to what you're looking for, then more power to you. But just know it's a time investment with this mascara. So there you go. That's a real-time application of Savvy Minerals Mascara. I will post an update to this video letting you guys know how it held up. I can't post a photo on YouTube, but I definitely can post a photo on the Facebook page. So if you're not already a member over on the Facebook page, you probably want to go over and do that. So that you can see that update photo and how the mascara held up. So yeah, head on over and do that, and I will update you guys tonight or tomorrow at some point and let you know. So those are my thoughts. That's real-time application. You see the amount of time that it takes to really, build any sort of significant impact on your lashes. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. If you have any questions or comments about anything, that I shared, or demos or suggestions, or your experience that you want to share with this mascara that might help somebody else, please feel free to pop those down in the comment section below. I am not here to bash Young Living. I am just here as a person who loves makeup and who loves Young Living and who has, for the most part, had a really great experience with Savvy Minerals so far. Just trying to give you guys my feedback and some tips and tricks on ways to make this work to the best of its ability for you if you are committed to using this, or any of these products. So anyway, yeah, the next video that's going to be coming up is a review of the eyeshadow palette. So stay tuned for that. And until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.